Big Dig 2026. It's been a little over 8 months since a shovel first dug a big trench here beside the house, and I put in some drain pipes, and I got this big pile of dirt here. And by the time the excavator finally got around to removing the last remains of all the stuff that got dug out of there, well, that was the end of November, and winter hit, and there was still residual mud and yuckies that I could not remove out of here until just like about a month ago, springtime. And up here in particular, we got this funny looking crumbly concrete, which in our last episode on a Big Dig, these were two upset pieces that were in line here and too big to maneuver around and replace as they were. So I busted them up, and now they're in here like this. And it's, as I was saying, it was like 217 days before I was finally able to get the car all the way up to the top of the driveway and into the garage. Life begins to get back to normal, and then we got this pile of riprap, rubble, all the extra rocks that whatever I dig out, they go in here as sort of a retaining wall thing here, and there's more to go here because this is this poor old railroad tie retaining wall. It's just it's not getting it. So we need to give it some help, and the plan is to maybe over this summer rebuild this and make it a decent retaining wall. Maybe, I don't know. That's the Big Dig 2026 as an extension of 2025. The whole idea was to get in the drain pipes and widen the driveway, and boy oh boy did we widen the driveway. Yes, we did. Down here, this is the stuff that I put in last summer, fall, whenever, and as expected, it did settle. I'm going to have to pull every last bit of that stuff out of there again and reset it, and then we get to here. This is stuff that I just set a few weeks ago, and also here this, and I've been rambling on. Let's get to what I'm going to do with this. Now, we've had quite a bit of rain here in the past week or so, and lots of rain, and this is stuff that I set a week or two before that, and it stayed in place. So my philosophy on doing jobs is the fewer tools you need, the better. And on this job, well, I'm using two tools. And those two tools, geez, I gotta check what's in camera here. We got a broom and a margin trowel, and there's a sack of concrete there. And we're gonna, okay, so since I reset this stuff and it seems to be stable, and rain is a big, heavy rain is predicted for this coming evening. Well, prior to that rain, seeing as how this stuff seems to be staying in place, I'm going to use the dry concrete method here and just start filling in the various cracks. And we're going to lose a bag of concrete just like right now with yeah, no, okay, margin trowel and a broom is all we need. Now this little area right here, I'm not too worried about filling in. I think I might want to redo that yet, but all these other I love to play with rocks and stuff. You know, I guess I could, well, there's part of the bag. Oops. Anyway, let's, so the notion here is I'm just going to put all this stuff in here dry and not even going to worry about doing anything else with it, except kind of broom it all in nicely. And let's keep going. Oops. We got to get some in here. And I got another bag after this one. I think one bag's going to be plenty for the video. Okay, now here, this one, I'm going to reset yet, so I'm not going to get anything in here, but in this joint, yeah. So, selective fill. Yeah, get it here. Maybe I can have a larger tool, a margin trowel, but this is getting enough. Okay. Enough of that. Now we go to the broom and just kind of dust it in. Yeah. That's all I'm going to do with this. It's to start trying to, not trying. I am reclaiming a driveway and making it much larger than it was originally. This part from here to here was never paved, as you can see down there, and I'm going to have to pave that now. So with that, I could go into detail about that, but you really don't want to hear that stuff. So there we go. I'll broom that out just a little bit better and watch for it to rain tonight, and isn't that going to be fun?